You're going to have a disastrous divorce result if you don't know what needs to be determined in order to get divorced. Luckily, in the next few minutes, you're going to find out. In short, there are 3 broad categories of determination that you and your spouse need to figure out, and if you can't get them figured out, eventually a judge will. Here they are: your money, your kids, and your stuff. I like this broad overview because it's simple. Money, kids, stuff. Money, kids, stuff. Keep remembering that as you're going through your divorce. Money, kids, stuff. Money, kids, stuff. If you don't have kids, or if your kids are grown, then it's just money and stuff. Money and stuff, money and stuff. Just keep remembering that. Okay, let's talk about them. I'm going to assume in this video that you do have minor kids. So here we go. The money part of your divorce involves the division of financial marital assets such as bank accounts, retirement accounts, 401ks, brokerage accounts, cryptocurrency accounts, etc. It also involves the division of marital debt, which can include credit cards, personal loans, and other forms of debt. The money part of your divorce also includes the determination of child support and spousal support or alimony if applicable. In Georgia, child support is calculated using the Georgia Child Support Calculator, and I did a video on this topic, so go and watch it. Child support in general considers factors such as the mother's and father's income, the cost of medical insurance, the cost of daycare, and other factors, so check out that video and you'll learn more. Okay, now let's talk about your kids. If you're going through a divorce with children, you need to figure out 2 major areas when it concerns your kids. First being physical custody, and the second being legal custody. Physical custody involves answering the basic question, where are my kids going to be at any given time? This includes figuring out whether you're going to have a primary/non-primary custody arrangement, a joint physical custody arrangement, or in some circumstances, sole custody. For each of these, there can be many variations. For instance, even with a primary/non-primary physical custodial situation, what will that look like? And the same for joint physical custody. For instance, for joint physical custody, will it be week on, week off? Will it be a 2-2-3 schedule or some other variation? Then there's legal custody. So legal custody involves the right to access information about the children, such as their health and education information. It also involves determining who has the right to make final decisions in the 4 key areas of decision making in the event that you can't agree. I've created another video that deals just with this topic, but in short, the 4 major areas are non-emergency health care, education, religion, and extracurricular activities. So go check out that video and you'll understand more. Both physical custody and legal custody get fully fleshed out in a parenting plan, which contains all of the information I just explained and much more detail, such as specifying when and where the children will be exchanged between you and the other parent, what the day-to-day schedule will look like, as well as holidays, school-free days, and especially summer break and Christmas/New Year's break. And the third major category of determination is your stuff. Your stuff refers to physical property, things you can put your hands on. Things like your cars, your home, your TVs, your furniture, clothing, jewelry, art, collectibles, boats, other items like tools, kitchen items, all of that stuff. Typically, these are classified as either marital property or separate property. In general terms, marital property is property for which both parties have a claim to some portion of it, whereas separate property is property to which only one party has a claim. An example of marital property might be a home that was purchased during the marriage with a down payment using funds earned during the marriage, with an ongoing mortgage that is paid using money earned during the marriage. So you can probably see why that would be considered marital property and both parties have a claim to it. An example of separate property might be a painting that is given to one of the parties as part of an inheritance. The easiest category of property to determine is usually personal property. Generally, your clothing and your personal items that your spouse will have no interest in or any need for. Let's talk about cars and homes for a minute. These are the big items in the stuff category. You're going to need to determine who keeps what among these items. There are many ways to determine this, which I don't have time to get into here, and cars and homes, although they are assets, typically have debt associated with them if the car is somewhat new, and in almost all cases, the homes have debt associated with them. So there is a net asset value to these items, and there must be a determination of how that fits into the financial portion of the divorce, as well as who is going to retain the physical possession of which car or cars, and who's going to remain in the home, or will it be sold? That's about as deep as I want to get into in this video. Just a high-level overview of the 3 categories that must be determined in your divorce. Do you remember what they are? Money, kids, and stuff. In order to dodge a divorce disaster, you must make sure you understand these categories and all that goes into them. So be sure to check out my other videos on my website for more detailed discussions of each of these areas. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Be sure to click like, subscribe, follow, whatever is appropriate for the platform you're watching it on, and leave us comments. Let me know if you have questions or suggestions for other video topics, and let me know your thoughts. I want to hear what you have to say, whether you agree or disagree. Just keep it polite. And don't forget to join our Facebook page at Georgia Divorce and Custody and join in the discussion. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.